Before anything else, let us start our class with an opening prayer. May I request everybody to please stand up and please close your eyes and let's start our day with an opening prayer. Let's bow our head and feel the presence of our Lord.
Dear Jesus, help us to jump into this new day with a song of joy in our hearts, full of energy and hope, holding tightly to your hand, excited to share another day with you. Amen.
Good morning, class. It is nice to see you today. How are you? How are you?
Good
morning,
teacher.
teacher.
How are you?
Very well,
Thank you.
How about you?
It is nice to hear that. I'm fine too. Before we discuss our topic today, let's check our attendance first. Let's see if there is absent in row 1.
There are no absent in row 1, teacher.
How about in row 2?
There are no absent in row 2, teacher.
Very
How about in row 3?
There is no absent in row 3, teacher.
I am glad because every one of my students entered my class today. Let's give everyone a good job clap. Are you ready, kids?
Good job. Hey.
On our previous discussion, we already talked about identifying an improper fraction, proper fraction, and mixed numbers. Now, I want you class to identify the given fraction, if it is an improper fraction, proper fraction, or mixed numbers. What do you see on the picture? Okay, correct. As you can see, I have 4 gifts inside the box, and I want you to pick one gift that you like in the box. So, each gift is associated with questions, okay? Class, please remember the color of your gifts, okay? Are you ready?
Yes,
teacher,
we
are
ready.
For those pupils who pick the orange gift, please answer or identify the given, whether it is improper fraction, proper fraction, or a mixed number. So, we have 13/6. What kind of fraction is this? It is improper fraction, proper fraction, or mixed numbers?
Improper fraction, teacher.
So, let's see if your answer is correct. Very good. It is improper fraction. How about the second one? To those pupils who pick the green gift, kindly answer the given whether it is improper fraction, proper fraction, or mixed numbers. So we have 4/6. It is improper fraction, proper fraction, or mixed numbers.
It's proper fraction, teacher.
Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Excellent! This one is proper fraction. For those pupils who chose the sky blue, can you identify this one? So, we have 4 and 2/5. Is an improper fraction, proper fraction, or mixed number, class?
Mixed number, teacher.
Great job, pupils! Mixed number is the correct answer. And for the last gift, which is the color pink, kindly answer the given. Again, we have 15/2. What type of fraction is this, class?
It's improper fraction, teacher.
Let's check. Good job! 15/2 is an improper fraction. Thank you, class, for guessing it right. Now, I can finally see that you learned a lot from our previous topic. Kindly give yourself a 3 big clap Just follow me, okay? We are about to start our lesson. But first, let's have this word problem. April ate 7/4 of chocolate bars, while Hannah ate 1 and 3/4 of chocolate bars. The question is, who ate more? To help us identify who ate more between April and Hannah, let us illustrate the following fractions. April ate 7/4 of chocolate bars, while Hannah ate 1 and 3/4 of chocolate bars. And we show 7/4 like this. So this is how we illustrate 7/4 of chocolate bars, where 7 were taken. Next, we have Hannah. Hannah ate 1 and 3/4 chocolate bars. To show 1 and 3/4, we have this illustration. Now, take a look on the illustration. And through this, you can identify who ate more. Who do you think ate more?
Teacher, they ate same amount of chocolate bars.
Correct! Very good! Both of them ate the same amount of chocolate bars, like shown in the illustration. Okay, so from here, we can say that from an improper fraction, we can change to a mixed number without changing their value. I hope everyone have an idea from our lesson this day. Are you ready, class, to listen? If that's so, let's start our discussion. Let's begin by defining what is fraction. So, a fraction is a part of a whole. It represents one or more part of a whole object. Have you tried to eat pizza, class?
Yes, teacher.
Now, we have a whole pizza. If we divide it into 4 equal parts, we can express it in fraction as 4/4 or 1 whole. But if we ate 1 part of the pizza, we can express it, the remaining pizza, as 3/4, where the numbers above the line, which is 3, is our numerator. It indicates the number of equal parts considered. And the line is called the fraction bar or division bar. And the number below the fraction bar, which is 4, represent the denominator. It indicates the total number of equal parts the whole is divided into. Take note that fraction is also a part of a set. Take a look of this example. 3/5. How many balls do you see?
5 balls, teacher.
Yes, we have 5 balls. In this set, 3 of balls are green, while 2 are red. Here, we say 3/5 of balls are green. Notice that the numerator, which is 3, is smaller than denominator, which is 5. This fraction is what we call proper fraction. A proper fraction which has its numerator value less than denominator. But what if we have 7/4? What do you observe, class?
Teacher, the numerator is bigger than denominator.
Nice observation. As what the numerator 7 is bigger than denominator 4. Can anyone guess what is the name of this kind of fraction? Very good. It is what we call improper fraction. It is a fraction which has its numerator value greater than denominator. We can visualize the improper fraction using figures. As you can see, we have two circles. 7 parts of a circle is shaded, and each figure is equally divided into 4. That's why the improper fraction is 7 out of 4. We can also express it into this form, looking into the first figure. All of the parts are shaded, therefore, we can express it as one whole. In the second figure, how many parts are shaded, class? Correct! 3 parts were shaded, and we can express it as 3 over 4. And when we combine the 1 whole and 3/4, we can express it as 1 and 3/4. Therefore, we can say that 7 out of 4 is the same as 1 and 3/4. 1 and 3/4 is what we call, anyone?
Mixed number, teacher.
A mixed number. Good job! The mixed number, it has a whole number and a proper fraction represented or combined together. Now, let's proceed in our topic, changing improper fraction to mixed numbers and vice versa. But before we solve, let us know the purpose and the importance of changing an improper fraction to mixed numbers and vice versa. Being able to convert or change between improper fraction and mixed number, it is a great way to be able to understand fractions and recognize how large or small fraction is. Now, let's proceed in solving. So we can change the improper fraction into mixed number by dividing the numerator by the denominator. So let's try. We have 7 over 4. We can also read it as 7 divided by 4. The denominator 4 will be our divisor, and the numerator 7 will be our dividend. Now, let's try to solve. 7 divided by 4 is equal to 1. Then 1 times 4 is equal to 4. Then 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Now, we already finished in dividing the 4 or 7 by 4. To write the mixed number, the quotient 1 will be the whole number. Then the remainder 3 will be our numerator. Lastly, we will just copy our divisor or the denominator or 7 over 4. So class, what is the denominator of 7 out of 4?
4, teacher.
Yes, we have 4. We can write our mixed number as 1 and 3/4. Did you get it, students? For you to better understand more, we have simple steps in changing improper fraction into mixed numbers. Please take note of this, class. Divide the numerator to the denominator. The second step, we have the quotient will be the new whole number. The third step, the remainder will be the new numerator. And lastly, we have the fourth step, we have the denominator will remain the same. Let's proceed for another example. So we have 9 over 2. Class, what is our first step?
Teacher, divide the numerator by the denominator.
Thank you! Our first step is is simply dividing the numerator by the denominator. So that we can change it into mixed numbers. The denominator 2 will be our divisor, while the numerator 9 will be our dividend. So how many 2 do we have in 9? Let's try to solve again. And class, if you want to answer, just raise your hand. 9 divided by 2 is equal to 4. And 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Then 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. Let's see if the answer is correct. Now that we already finished in solving, let us arrange those numbers. Again, to write mixed numbers, we need consider our step 2. Can anyone tell what is step 2?
The step 2 is the quotient will be the new whole number, teacher.
Yes, correct. It means that the quotient 4 will be our whole number. Then for step 3, the remainder 1 will become what, class?
Numerator, teacher.
Correct. It's numerator. And for the last step, what we will going to do?
Teacher, the denominator will remain the same.
Good! We will just copy the denominator of 9 over 2, which is 2. And then, we can express the mixed number into 4 and 1/2. Did you already understand it, class? Okay, great! Now, it's your time to solve. Get your pen and paper in a minute and try to answer this one by following those steps. Are we clear? So, we have 13 over 4. You will just simply divide the numerator by denominator. Then we can change it into mixed number. So, the denominator 4 will be our divisor and the 13 is our dividend. How many 4 do we have in 13? Anyone who wants to answer? Yes, Crystal?
3, teacher.
Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Very good. Now, after solving, can anyone tell the mixed number of 13 over 4?
To write the mixed number, the quotient 3 will be your whole number. Then the numerator 1 will be our numerator, and let's just copy the denominator of 13 over 4. So, we have 4, teacher.
Yes, correct. To write the mixed number, the quotient 3 will be our whole number. Then the remainder 1 will our numerator. And let's just copy the denominator of 13 over 4. So we have 4. Our mixed number are expressed as 3 and 1/4. But how do we do the opposite, or how we change the mixed numbers into improper fraction? So let's try this one. We will use again the 3 and 1/4. For you to easily understand, let's label the part of the mixed number. We have 3 as the whole number, and 1 as our numerator, and 4 is our denominator. To change it into improper fraction, we also have simple steps to solve it easier. Step 1, multiply the denominator by the whole number. So, class, based on the given, what is our denominator?
4, teacher.
Okay, we have 4. And what is our whole number?
3, teacher.
Yes, thank you for those response. So, we will just multiply that 2, then we have 4 times 3 is equal to 12. For the second step, add the numerator to the product of the denominator and the whole number. Class, what is our numerator in the given?
1, teacher.
Correct! We will just add the 1 into the product of the denominator and whole number, which is 12. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Then 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. 13 will be served our numerator. As for the third step, copy the denominator, which is 4, so the improper fraction will be 13 over 4. Did you understand it, class?
Yes, teacher, we
understand.
So, let's take a look into another example. We have 10 and 3/4. We will also change it into improper fraction. But class, if you really remember what is our first step in changing mixed numbers into improper fraction,
Teacher, multiply the denominator by the whole number.
very good. Multiply the denominator by whole number. So, 10 times 4 is equal to 40. After that, what will be our next step?
Teacher, add the numerator to the product of the denominator and the whole number.
Correct. We need to add the numerator to the product of denominator and the whole number. We will add 40 by 3. So 40 plus 3 is equal to
43, teacher.
yes, 43. Now will serve as our numerator. After we get the numerator, what we will going to do?
Teacher, we just need to copy the denominator.
Good job! We will copy the denominator, which is 4. Therefore, the improper fraction of 10 and 3/4 is 43 over 4. Now, did you get it, class?
Yes, teacher.
Always remember that when we change the improper fraction to mixed numbers and vice versa, both of them has the same value. We just change their form. Again, changing improper fraction into mixed numbers and vice versa is a great way to be able to understand fraction and recognize how large or small fraction is. So class, do you understand our topic?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher,
teacher,
we
we
understand.
understand.
Very good. If that's so, let's give our class a good job clap.
Good job. Hey.
If you really understand our lesson this day, I prepared some activities and you will change the following fraction. The improper fraction or mixed numbers. So, let's try this. Our first given is 27 over 5. The second one is 4 and 3/4. And the third one is 35 over 8. And the last one, we have 7 and 5 over 6. Let's check if your answer in number 1 is correct. Very good. In number 2. Great job, class. In number 3. Very good. And the last one, number 4. Yes, very good. Let's give our class a three big clap. Okay, class, what have you learned today? Okay, Max, please share your idea.
Teacher, I learned on how to change the improper fraction into a mixed number and how to change the mixed number into a improper fraction.
Very good. Thus, changing improper fraction into mixed numbers and vice versa is very important. Then why? Yes, correct. So in this morning, we learned on how to change the improper fraction to mixed number and vice versa. Remember, class, to rename an improper fraction as a mixed number or whole number, we need to divide the numerator by the denominator and express the remainder, if any, as a fraction. While changing a mixed number as an improper fraction, multiply the denominator by the whole number, then add the numerator to the product, and write the sum over the given denominator. So class, that's the end of our discussion. Now, for your activity, please copy and answer it on your paper. For our direction, fill in the box with the correct number. And for our assignment, the direction is change the following to mixed numbers or improper fractions. So that's it, class. I hope you learned from our discussion. See you next time.
Thank you for today, teacher.
We learned a lot from you.
It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to say goodbye. I had so much fun, and you had so much fun. We all had so much fun, and now we say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. See you again. Goodbye, goodbye. See you again. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. It's time to say goodbye. I had so much fun, and you had so much fun.